This is usually where you end up if you've never played a shooter in your life before Valorant. You're new to the idea of shooters. Where to move, how to shoot. At this rank, you're not even familiar with the concept of bullet patterns or anything like that. The only thing you can do here is to simply play the game. You won't stay long at this rank. There are fewer players in Iron than in Diamond. I'm Kimmy, the manliest man with a girl's name, and in this video, you will learn the main problems with each rank and what you need to focus on to rank up. Next, we move to Bronze. Here, you've learned some of the basics. You might even have some favorite agents to play. The main issue you see at this rank is the lack of game awareness and how to aim. At this rank, what role you play doesn't even matter. People are so new to the game that they might forget to use their utilities, let alone make an entry on a site. How to get out of this rank is pretty straightforward. If you have good aim and movement, you won't stay here for long. You can legit spam aim labs and even deathmatch at these lower ranks, pick a duelist and legit kill the whole team by yourself. There is no need to overcomplicate things at this rank. Set up, entries on sites and stuff like that. The main goal here is to improve your movement, crosshair placement and aim. Next we go to Silver. Here some of the basics apply as well. We start seeing some ideas of which angles to check, the principles of aiming and the best type of shooting, but the idea is still the same. At these ranks, you can easily rank up by just being a fragging machine and not focusing too much on comms or coordinating with your team. When my silver friends invited me to play with them, I played like it was deathmatch. I rushed into the site, caught people with grenades in their hands, trying to line up the perfect nade, one-tapped them, rushed full speed to their spawn and caught another 2 players off guard. All my team had to do was plant the bomb. That was all. And why? Because I already knew where people would stay, preferred angles, had better aim and overall mechanics. This rank is all about mastering mechanics. Next, we have Gold, which for many is considered hell. But the reality is the same. A lot of people who hit Gold mentally think they're already better than the ranks below them. Maybe even better than their silver friends. This is where their ego drags them down. By simply thinking you're already good at the game, there's no room for improvement in your mind. People here are so arrogant that they only want to play duelist and be the center of attention, as I mentioned in the duelist paradox video. How to rank up from Gold is to improve the basic mechanics, aim, movement, crosshair placement, and master one agent that is broken at the moment. Another mistake I see is people playing random agents that aren't good in the current meta. When Chamber was broken, I climbed from Gold to Immortal in like 2 weeks by just playing Chamber non-stop. Make life easier for yourself and stop overcomplicating things, especially at lower ranks. You have time to fry your mind later at higher ranks. Next, I'll group Plat and Diamond together since the advice is pretty much the same for both. Here, people are already decent at the game. If you want to get out as fast as possible, I recommend 3 stacking or duoing to make life easier. Here, comms start playing a big role, and rushing into a site by yourself relying solely on your aim isn't good enough. People know how to use their utilities, use off angles, and work with their teammates. Focus on playing just 1 or 2 roles max, and be really good at them. If you're a duelist, aim, enter the site first, and know which angles to peek instantly on every map. If you're a controller or initiator, your role is to set up your duelist. I see a lot of controllers not understanding their role properly. They're doing a fake on B while their duelist is on A, entering with the rest of the team. The paradox here is that people in these ranks are usually really good aimers but have limited knowledge about the game and how to play to complement their team. Ascendant is the next rank where things start to get hard. Here you're already playing against Immortals, and if you don't have a clear playing style, you're going to stay here for a while. The main mistake people make at this rank is playing whatever they feel like and then complaining that they don't see any progress. As in life, if you want to be good at one thing and progress fast, you focus on one thing at a time, not on 10. If you want to get out of Ascendant, see what top Radiant players are playing for each role. I don't recommend watching tier list videos because most of those are made by people who don't really understand the game. Instead, look at leaderboard players and see what they play and how they play it. If Clove is broken, play Clove and master her. Watch pro player VODs where they play your top 3-4 maps. If you have a low win rate on certain maps, just dodge and make your life easier. These are the main things here. Immortal is the rank where things get heavy. 99% of players here are already at Radiant skill level. The only problem is their mindset. Victim mentality kicks in the most here. They're so close to their goal but so far because they feel unlucky or never get good teammates. I mentioned my friend in another video who was the most simple-minded person I knew but got to Radiant almost every episode. He didn't care about ranks, he just wanted to kill people. How to get out of this rank is simple. Understand that you're already good enough for Radiant. Don't put that rank on a pedestal. It's not that amazing to be there, as you'll see for yourself. Switch to a simple-minded approach and enjoy the process because after Radiant, there's not much more to do. At Radiant, you finally find people like WestJet and myself who got so bored of the game that we started making videos on YouTube. So congrats, you made it. You can finally flex to your friends that you're good at the game and might even become a pro player who gets hated his entire life from game to game.
Arrivederci.